Hey, Dr. Amy here. As a cancer survivor, your body has gone through a lot. Whether you're still in treatment, about to complete treatment, or even years out from your cancer treatment, the last thing you need to be dealing with is insomnia. Insomnia can be so frustrating. But the good news is that there are really clear ways to navigate this. Now, if you're someone that's been experiencing joint pain because of treatments like aromatase inhibitors or other cancer treatments, then you know that joint pain can keep you up at night. Now, with joint pain, many clinicians will offer painkillers. But I find that the cancer survivors that I work with, they don't want to take another medication. They especially don't want to take painkillers every single day just to help them sleep. Now, it is possible for joint pain to go away on its own, but in most cases, the joint pain does last for as long as you take the medication. Well, unless you do something about it. Now, another cause of insomnia is actually your mind. Anxiety, stress, fear of cancer recurrence, or PTSD. All of these things can definitely keep you awake at night. And as a cancer survivor, it makes sense. You've definitely been through a lot. But the good news is that you can be free of these thoughts. Now, of course, seeking out therapy and mental health support, this is something that's critical, especially for someone that's gone through a traumatic experience like cancer. But here are some strategies you can start implementing today. Now, before I get into these strategies to help alleviate some thoughts of cancer, I want you to know that if you're having trouble sleeping at night, but you feel like you really don't struggle with anxiety or fear or the fear of recurrence, you could still be carrying some subconscious thoughts into your nighttime routine. That means the women that I work with who are having trouble sleeping at night after cancer, well, we still work on mindset development. Because if you're waking up in the middle of the night and you can't fall back asleep, there's likely a mindset element still in play. Okay, but I want you to start with journaling. I want you to take an evening and write down all the stresses and fears that you have surrounding your health and cancer. Whatever those thoughts are, I want you to write them down and bring them out front and center. The best way to overcome these anxieties and fears is to get up close and personal with them. When you put them under a microscope and begin to examine them, they lose their power. Now, this process of journaling and writing down all your fears and anxieties around your health and cancer, well, this can be a very draining process. So I want you to understand that you might feel worse before you feel better. But putting a spotlight on those fears, trust me, will definitely allow you to release. The next thing to do is to develop a cancer remission mindset. There are generally two different types of mindsets, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. These two types of mindsets have been thoroughly described and researched by psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck. A fixed mindset is saying or thinking something like, this is just the way my life is after cancer. This is my new normal. I'll never be the same as I was before cancer. Or it might even be thinking or saying something like, I'm just not the type of person that likes to exercise or eat vegetables. These are all labels that are self-imposing. They do not serve you. They are not truth and they are not fact. But because you might consciously or subconsciously repeat them to yourself so often, they become your truth and you live them out. Now, where we need you to spend most of your time is a cancer remission mindset or a growth mindset. A cancer remission mindset is saying or thinking something like, I want to be the healthiest version of myself ever. I'm learning what my body needs to recover from cancer. A cancer remission mindset is a mindset of curiosity and control. You're learning and growing. Okay, but there's another reason why many women have trouble sleeping after cancer, and that's hot flashes. If you're the type of person that lays in bed at night, drenched in sweat, thinking that there's nothing that can be done, well, I have a solution for you. After everything you've gone through, now dealing with terrible menopausal hot flashes, well, this downright sucks. Of course, as women, we're all going to go through natural menopause. But forced menopause or medical menopause is much more severe. The symptoms are worse. Now, the quickest or the easiest solution is going to be putting a fan by your bedside or sleeping with an ice pack. These will all make you more comfortable, but they're band-aid solutions. They're not actually addressing the root cause of the hot flashes. So the very first thing that you can do to start reducing your overall hot flashes and night sweats is to work on your mindset. There's clear literature that shows women that are more fearful or anxious, more stressed, they actually have 3 times the number of hot flashes. So the mindset strategy that we just covered, this will help you with your hot flashes. Now, another strategy to target hot flashes is to listen to relaxing music. Listening to relaxing music has actually shown to reduce the overall number of hot flashes. So whatever you find relaxing, put on that music and listen to it for about 20 minutes per day. This could be part of your morning routine or your bedtime routine or even your morning commute. Listen to that music for about 20 minutes and it will bring down your fight or flight response. Now, this next strategy to target your hot flashes and get a better night's sleep, it actually also helps with joint pain. We know that women who are at a higher or unhealthy body weight, they actually have more hot flashes. By losing about 5% of your overall body weight, you can significantly lower the number of hot flashes you're experiencing. Plus, exercise is also a fantastic way to lower your hot flashes and sleep better at night. But it has to be a very specific type of exercise to work. Many people love high intensity workouts, things like CrossFit or Peloton or boot camps. But this could actually be making your hot flashes worse. For now, we need to focus on getting your hot flashes down and under control. And then we can gradually get you back to high intensity workouts if that's what you love. But for now, I want you to start with walking. Walking is a perfect low intensity exercise. This is going to help you sleep better at night. The goal is to walk at least 150 minutes per week. That's your minimum. But aside from cardio, we also need to use strength training. These two types of exercises combined have been proven to lower the number of hot flashes, plus help you sleep at night. Now, many women avoid strength training. They've never done it before in their lives. They don't feel confident doing these movements. Maybe you even define yourself as a cardio bunny. And that's okay. We're not going to start with intense strength training. Not at all. We're not going to be extreme about this. We're going to start with simple movements to target lowering your hot flashes and helping you sleep at night. Now, many of the women that I work with in the Cancer Freedom Program, they come to me concerned about strength training. They've just undergone a double mastectomy. They've had surgeries. They feel weak from chemo, and they don't even know where to start. I also get a lot of questions about what is strength training? What classifies as strength training? How about yoga? How about Pilates? How about water aerobics? But the truth is if you really want to lower your hot flashes and get a better sleep at night, then strength training needs to be focused. At least twice a week, you need to be doing at least body weight strength training. This is things like body weight squats, body weight lunges, wall push-ups. We're specifically targeting strength training because that's what's been proven to lower hot flashes and help you sleep. Now, many of the women that come to me, they don't even know where to start. So they want to do strength training, but they don't feel confident in properly completing the movements. That's why during our time working together, I focus in on giving you very specific and personalized direction. We're going to make sure that by the end, you are confident in completing strength training so you get all of the benefits related to cancer. Now, poor sleep quality might have been something that you've always struggled with, even before cancer. Now, if that sounds like you, then there are several steps that we can take to improve this. But the first one is a consistent bedtime routine. This is key. This is as simple as putting on your pajamas, brushing your teeth, turning down the lights, and doing the exact same thing every single night. We just want to reinforce to your mind and your body that now is the time that you get ready to sleep. Now, we want to give you about 30 minutes of wind down time. That means screen free. No phones, no tablets, no TVs. We want to reduce the mental stimulation and the bright light that may interfere with your sleep quality. Now, of course, if you haven't already, you want to make sure you limit caffeine and alcohol. The stimulating effects of caffeine can take hours to wear off. So you'll want to cut off your caffeine around noon to make sure it doesn't interfere with your sleep. Now, as a cancer survivor, I'm sure you already know that alcohol can significantly increase your risk of cancer or a cancer recurrence. But if you're someone that still likes to enjoy an occasional drink, well, then we need to get rid of the glass of wine before bed. It might make you feel sleepy at first, but hours later, it's going to disrupt your sleep. Okay, so now that you know these habits and how to start navigating your insomnia after cancer, well, the next thing you need to know is how to reduce your overall cancer risk. That's why I'm linking up this next video for you here. Click the link here and I'll see you in there.